Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of PsychCoffee Plays Chained Echoes. If you remember from last time, we're in Glenn's mind. Now, I went ahead and I sold the old armor and the old weapons that we had to him, and I double-checked to see if we had any upgrades available, and we don't. I'm not going to worry too much about the crystals until maybe we get some new armor or something where we're going to put some new stuff in. We're just going to go ahead and get right into it. I was pretty shocked to learn that Glenn is not Timothy. They really were leading up that like he was, and I was like, okay, that's cool. It's a little cliche, but cool. And then they flip it around and they're like, he's not. And now I don't know what to believe and think, and he fell into a coma, and so we're in his mind. What is this gate? These gates lead us to different parts of Glenn's memory. We must follow it and find Glenn's lost memories. Huh? Something's coming. Oh, it's those kids. It's those kids from like the little mansion he was in. This far and no further. You have no business here. Get out of here. Glenn is ours. Who are you? We are the victims of his crimes. We are his sins. Glenn is a terrible person and needs to stay locked up forever. Get out of our way. You should hate him the most. He separated you from your beloved. He killed you. That was an accident. If I hadn't intervened, I'm sure Timothy could have disarmed you. Do you hear that? As if that makes anything better. A murderer is a murderer. Glenn caused nothing but trouble in his previous life, the spoiled son of a lord, born with a silver spoon in his mouth. And in this life now, he didn't get any better. He used the grimoire and killed hundreds, no, thousands of people. And he did it twice! Twice! He couldn't help it. More excuses. How many people have to die before you stop looking for excuses for him? Enough. How dare you vile pack of ghosts say such things about my Glenn? The radiant diva of the equilibrium orders you to leave. They're gone. Those kids are projection of Glenn's fears. We need to do something quickly. If only Glenn would remember everything. Follow the gate, find his memories, and make him remember them. Seems like someone has a little crush on Glenn. So, okay, we have to go through it one at a time. That's interesting. Oh, there's three chests here? Where? Oh. That's not a small map. Okay. Is this gonna be similar to the last time? Like in the last time that we went into someone's mind, we had to, yeah, like remove fragments. I guess we'll remove that fragment because we can't hop onto it there. Yeah, it's that same sort of build the bridge puzzle thing. We'll need some sort of diagonal to keep going, I think. Oh, hello. Oh, we're fighting some eyes. That's interesting. Did I make... This formation seems different. Right, because we got Lene and we lost Glenn. I'll look at it. It seems fine, but I'll look at it soon. I love this heroic ode. It acts as like the buff that he used to use separately, but for both things. So he can, yeah, he boosts attack and defense now. This is good too because it reduces damage for either by 15%, but if we have both Victor and her up, we don't really need that. I might change that out eventually. What are these guys? Flying eyes, weak to light, strong against wind. We'll switch with her. Start doing that. Nice. Wait. Oh yeah, I gave her a light damage boost, so she's gonna be doing a lot of damage to them now, which is awesome. Rob switches with Bathraz. We want that because they're weak to light. Where's Sienna? With Victor? They hit hard. That was disturbing. Okay. Let's now do the Rising Dragon. Swap you out. And blind them. Considering they're just eyes, that works well, I think. Summon another set of weapons while we do this. 600 damage. Man, they can take a lot of damage. Okay, those are not physical attacks. That's good to know. Alright, so he needs to heal himself. And Sienna... Poison's good. Missed? How did you miss? How did you fall? Oh, she was blind. Right, she was blinded by the thing. Okay. Whoa. Maybe we should be using Bathraz a little bit more. That was a lot of damage. Okay, formation time. Hold on. I do not like this. We can make this work. We can make this work. Definitely not that. I don't like that either. Sienna can... let's see. Let's do this. Start out with him so he can buff, and then follow it up with Amalia afterwards. Robin Bathraz. Let's see. Let's do Eggle and Bathraz, because if we pull out Bathraz, it's to do something specific. And then let's swap this. I don't... Let's put Lene here. Because then we got a lot of physical stuff that we can do with some buffs, and then magical stuff with buffs. And if we need one, we probably don't need the other quite as much. And then these two are kind of in that same boat. I'm either doing status effects or straight up damage, so. I like that. Until Glenn comes back, I like that. Okay, this does... That'll work perfectly down below. Some sweets. When's the last time that I had to use, like, the small items? I don't even know. Like, I sometimes, during a boss battle, might use a meal. Or I'll use the angel wings for revival. But I don't think that I have, had to use, like, sweets or something in a while. Do we take... I guess we should take this with us. There's nowhere else to go up north. No reason to have it. I forgot about these blinding lights. I hope it's not too bad for you guys. It's a little annoying. It's not too bad, but it's a little annoying. Go this... Oh, that's how you work. Rude. So that won't work. We need to actually pull this one, don't we? The dungeon. Looking at this map, I don't think there's any reason to come back this way again either. I mean, I guess if we get a straight across one. So either way, we should pull this one. Those are noses. It's getting weirder and weirder. Oh, they're also weak to light. Okay. Works for me. Boost everyone's critical. Get that heroic ode out. Start buffing them up. Let's see how strong these guys are. Shield stands. They do physical damage, so we have that going for us because we can blind them. Wait, I guess that wasn't a physical move. Let's coat everyone's things in light so that everyone's doing some weakness damage. Woke up early. Well, I'm glad that you're an early riser then. Hoping for poison. Nope, nothing. Okay. That was good. We hit them with oil too, so if we could use something flame. But I don't think anyone has fire attacks. Amalia might actually. Or Bathraz, one of them. I should probably switch out to one of them. We're shielded, we're doing okay. Let's shield it all. Well, you know what? Well, then they should have the fire jump. Nice. Oh, we're overheated. I guess we do this for the overheat. Almost there. There we go. That'll lead us on that way. Maybe there's a chest up here. We're gonna try and get the chest as we go along. Nothing. This goes up. What else could we use? There's nothing over here that works. We'll need to get something so that we can come up here and use it here. But if we remove the fragment, there's not much that we can do. If we put that fragment here, what happens? Well, those connect. Which is good? Maybe not so good? We can't do anything with that. What happens if we put the ship one down here? Well, this is where it was. Well, what if we put the dungeon one here? It connects downward. Like this. So it does connect. Both the ship and the dungeon connect like that. I don't think that's helpful, though. We're gonna need to put the dungeon here? Yeah. Still trying to figure this out. So now, what if we put the ship here? We can't access it, but that's okay. Because we use this dungeon. And now we can go up there and access it. So let's remove dungeon. I don't think the ship is it here still? It is. Awesome. And that puts us on this island finally. We'll need back all 3 fragments to proceed east. Yeah, I can see that too. Which is gonna be tough because we can't grab that one. We'll see if we get any other fragments. And now we're gonna fight flying mouths, of course. Oh. I mean, we can use the beach one here. I assume weakness to light. Yeah, okay. That really hurt us. That's not good. We could do Heroic Ode. I think I'm gonna do this one. We need to get... I should have probably pulled out Amalia instead. Strength and Dance. I have a lot of different buffs that I don't technically need to have because I have Victor with his Heroic Ode. So I might have to mess around with that a little bit. Give some people some extra attacks that they can take instead of the buffs. Especially if I keep a formation kind of like this with Victor in it at the start. That would help out a lot. Could spread the oil. I'm gonna do this. Risk it. Silence. That might help. It's going to take us out of overdrive to do one of these, but we kind of need to protect everybody. Let's do toxic, I guess. There goes Sienna. About to have to use Amelia's Ultra move. These guys are tough. Okay. I also have Bathraz, but we're just gonna shield again. Try and protect Amalia so she can use her Ultra to full heal and revive everybody. I wonder what the lore is on the dog. I wonder if we'll learn about it. Okay, now hit him with poison. Right, that wasn't gonna work because it's only for elements, not for poison and stuff. Still, worked in our favor. Let's get that overdrive down. Make sure she doesn't die. Switch back to Victor. There we go. Wasn't too bad. So did we explore up here yet? Where's this gonna take us? Okay. I think I get it. In order to get up there, I'm gonna need this dungeon one, and then I'll remove it, and then I would use the ship one to keep going up. And I'm gonna need the beach one here to go up there. So now, the puzzle that I have to solve, I think, is getting the ship fragment, this one, back. Which is that there. So getting over to this island in a way where I can get back to this island and still pick up that ship fragment. I think I have to use this guy. So I probably need to use dungeon on it somehow. Or I guess not. I guess I need to use the beach one. You gotta follow the path where you can actually remove the orbs. So I think this is it. Okay. And then we'll come way down here. And we pick up that one. Okay. That's not too bad. This is only like the first puzzle. There's usually a couple in these mine sections, so I don't think I missed any chests either, so it hopefully is north of us. Alright, the first one's the beach. And then I assume the either would work. Maybe. Actually, no, I don't think either would work, because this ship one is going to be like this. Yeah. And we'll need the dungeon one again. Get the 4 meals. Let's fight these guys. Let's charge up. Get all these boosts going. Nose is agile. They do not like Sienna. Just because she did a critical chance raise. Okay. Let's Shadow Step. Dodge attacks if we can. Okay. Now for... do that for heals. Come on, Eggle. You gotta defend. Suspicious Dart. Maybe. Okay, Blind, I think helps. Nice, near full heal. And look at that. They didn't like what she was doing there, so she's out, apparently. Slow and steady, we'll take them out. Gather all their attention. Pour some orange juice on it. It'll be better. Got bleed. Do the bleed. Keep gathering their attention. Oh, that's good. We're in overheat. And she doesn't have any TP for these attacks. Awesome. Considering that Lene doesn't have any attacks either, like that, this should be fun. You know what we can do though? We can do this, and that. And that'll lower our overdrive and do an attack. That's right. Sweet. And a skill leveled up for us. And with that, we should reach the top. Now we just have 3 more puzzles to go through. This must be one of Glenn's memories. There lies a boy. Is he... No, he doesn't look like Glenn or Van. Please, stop. Not until you give me my money back. That money was for my daughter's surgery. But I don't have it anymore, really. Darn you. Darn liar. What a badly bad guy. Why do we have to watch this? Glenn's thoughts are murky. Presumably, the boy is connected to him in some way. I think Victor knows. Victor knows more than he lets on to. You poor boy. What have they done to you? Come with me. I'll help you. Is the food good? There are fresh clothes in the room over there. You can stay here until you feel better. What's your name? Bart. What are you looking at? The book? Do you want to read it? Go ahead if you like. So, that's him. You know this boy, Sir Victor. The boy turned out to be surprisingly intelligent, so the priest kept him longer and educated him. Eventually, he allowed him to study at the University of Nysa. Although he lacked the ability to control any magic, his cleverness pushed magical research forward by decades. He would go down in history as the greatest mind of Nysa. This is my master, Professor Bartholomew. Wow, so that's your teacher? Yeah, that's Glenn. Is this true? You can't be serious. Excuse me, are you Professor Bartholomew? That's a young Victor right there. Last time I checked, yes. What can I do to help you? I came to give my thanks. I'm forever in your debt. Are you a new student? I am, and all because of your scholarship. I was part of a wandering group of showmen and earned my money by singing. But bandits ambushed us and I ended up on the streets without a single arc. Only thanks to you, I have a chance here. You're giving me too much credit. If you didn't have the talent, a scholarship wouldn't do you any good. But my skills alone could not have bought me the seat here. My life is yours. How can I ever thank you? Well, as a singer, you could sing me a song. With pleasure. You called for me, Master. Oh, my dear Victor, I heard you passed the final exam with flying colors. Yes, second place, right behind Gwaine. It's just a little annoying because I'm studying so much and he's hardly doing anything. Pray tell, Victor, remember how you once offered me your help? Of course I remember. You own my life, and, as an R, that's a pretty long one. I have a request. A big request. In the past, I did something terrible to a person. Her name was Lene. I have to find her and make up for it, but I won't be able to do this in this lifetime. I am too old and do not have much longer. Master, don't say that. Her echo was sent to her next life through a spell. I got this life anchor from, let's say, some friends of hers, and it's not glowing. Which means she is still wandering in the maelstrom. Sending an echo through the maelstrom? I didn't know such magic existed. Oh, it does. The Song of Manaflora. I spent so many years researching it. I want to send my echo. Hopefully, I will wake up at the same time as she in my next life. But I can't do it alone. Listen, Victor. My wish for you is of tremendous importance to me. Please, learn the Song of Manaflora and send my echo on its way through the maelstrom. Master. I'll do it. Teach me, and I will grant you this wish. Thank you, Victor. But there's one more thing. As an R, you may still be alive when I awaken again. If so, please track me down. Who knows what life situation I will be born into? Maybe you will have to help me. You want me to wait for you to be reborn? It's too much to ask. I'm sorry. No, I told you. My life is yours. But how do I find you? With my own life anchor. Please, keep mine and Lene's safe for me. Well then, let's start training before it's too late. The Song of Manaflora is not a simple spell. Don't worry about it. After all, I know something of singing. Whoa. Back where we started. Glenn was a professor. You wouldn't know it by looking at him. He was a great man who did a lot of good deeds. He allowed so many students from the lower class to enter the university. The field of healing magic grew tremendously thanks to him. So, he was reincarnated another time after Van, and before Glenn? Not just once. Oh my dear Glenn. Come, everybody, keep searching. A new gate appeared over there. Somehow, this all seems very familiar. So, Van, that was Van, but then when he was brought back, it seems like he kind of tried to find, what is it, retribution? Or, he tried to make amends for what he had done in his past life by, you know, being a lot more humble and open and things like that as Bartholomew. And then got passed on to another, and it sounds like he was passed on to yet another before Glenn. This is kind of crazy. And really cool. Oh. Alright, bye. That's weird. I thought they would have attacked, but I guess not. Did we just make a fight, like, more difficult? I guess so. Are they not gonna... What is going on here? I have never seen them not attack. Alright then. No attacking. Works for me. Oh. Wait a minute, I think I know what's going on here. Maybe it's not a puzzle, maybe it's just one big encounter, and we're bringing them all together. Yeah, because there's no door here. So we're probably going to bring all of those guys together, and we can gather the chest while we do it, and then we have to fight. That's probably it. It's probably going to be a big fight, too. They combine into one boss. Oh, they do! That is disturbing. Okay. We can increase everyone's... Do these stack? I don't think these stack, do they? Because it's just going to be called offensive buff. And whenever anyone else does one of these, it'll also be an offensive buff. So it would just extend the buff, offensive buff. You know, or defense buff. It would just stack onto it and extend it for more turns, I think. So we'll do that. I might test it later, but I don't think I want to test it on this guy. Ooh, Rob might be important here, as he apparently is going to do a lot of status effects on us. Okay, boost criticals. Heroic Ode. He goes up next. What do we want to do? Shield ourselves? Probably shield first off. And hope that he attacks. Yeah, there we go. Good. Still asleep. Took poison damage. We're going to want Rob out. Problem is that she and Rob... that's tough. Rob is the one that can cure poison and toxic and stuff and a lot of status ailments. Gonna have to kill this guy fast then. Paralyze him. Okay, you're back, which is awesome. We actually need to switch you out now. Oh, we don't have that on. Oops, I forgot I turned Rob into a solo damager. We'll make this work. Where are we going to use the Ultra move on? It might be Eggle, just so we don't take damage. Ooh. Okay. He's hurt. First aid. I'm over here regretting all my decisions to not pay attention to status effects and make sure that I have stuff to counter them. This is okay. This is fine. Okay, Victor. TP regen or health regen? Health regen. shield. Hit him with poison. Hit him with toxic. We're overheating. That's not good. Bleed, poison, and toxic. Can we blind him? Still weak to light damage. Removes all negative ailments. Raises resistance for all party members. That could be useful, because then we might resist their attack more. And it will reduce our overheat, or could also switch back to her. No, let's just do this. This is going to be a good formation to fight this guy off. Doing this should help with resistances. I hope. Or you can just straight attack me this time. Okay. Poor Rob. He needs to attack us. That was a good hit. Go to sleep. Just makes it right there. Heal everybody. We probably should switch back when we get to Rob again. That's disgusting, by the way. It vomits on us. Still poisoned and silenced. It's good thing we don't have any magic attacks then. She is very hurt. We do it? We did it. Took a bit of thought, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, and a Grimoire shard. I'll have to look at that later. I'll probably do that off camera. Just because then I can reset everyone's stuff kind of based on formations and what I'm liking. Oh. My boy, you have my endless gratitude. Don't sweat it. It's my work after all. But now, let a doctor examine him. Take a break, boss, and catch some fresh air. We'll take care of the fire. Thanks, guys. Hey, you can't go there. It's you, isn't it? It's you, Master. Get back here. It's all right, Peeth. Well, well, well. Victor, you sure took your time. Why are you crying? Look how old you are. It took me this long. I'm a failure. Don't be so down on yourself. You found me after all. For many years, I have watched for the life anchor to respond, but it never did. Decade after decade, The stone never lit up. At some point, I didn't even know if my memories were real anymore. Then it became frustrating, and finally I forgot about the amulet and your wish. I'm terribly sorry. Victor, it's fine. Look, I've grown into a healthy young man. Master. About Lene. Here's her life anchor. Unfortunately, it doesn't glow. Lene hasn't been reborn yet. But I will be on the lookout for her together with you. If I need to send your echo through the maelstrom again, just let me know. And if Lene wakes up while you are asleep, I will take care of her. This time, without hesitation. Oh, my dear Victor, what have I done to deserve all this? At that time, we had considered sending his echo directly, but he still wanted to use his time to help people as a firefighter. His biggest achievement was when he freed a village from the clutches of fire mares. Huh? How do you know that? We're back again. How did you know what happened with the firefighter, Rob? Because I've read about it. It is indeed true, right, Sir Victor? All of your stage plays, they're all based on true events. Do they all tell of Glenn's past lives? Oh dear. Is my secret finally revealed? If that's true, how many times has Glenn been reincarnated? I've lost count, I guess. So, you're slowly realizing the awesomeness of my Glenn too, right? But now go on. Don't hesitate. Another door has opened. Scoot, scoot. Well, this is getting really interesting. Glenn has lived countless lives up to this point and waiting for Lene. And at the same time, like, going above and beyond in all of his next lives to be like a great person to other people rather than the selfish, spoiled brat that he was. Like, completely making up for that very first life. That's kind of awesome that it's like, yes, he was spoiled and took over the place of her love, right, to go forward. And that's not good, but in doing so, he became Bartholomew and completely flipped on its head magical education, and then went and was a firefighter that completely saved like tons of villages and whatever other plays there are that Victor has. That's awesome. Does it make up for what he did though, right? I think that's the question we're gonna get to. No puzzle this time. Just go. The poor boy. He looks starved. Probably Glenn again. Just in time, Master. Who are you? Someone who will help you. Come with me. Victor. The other children tease me. They call me an orphan. Then you call them liars. After all, you have a father, right, my boy? And especially to my father. This toast goes to the man to whom I owe so much. It worked, Victor. Our invention works. With it, we can print dozens of books in just a few days. Do you know what this means? People will learn to read. They will become more educated. This can bring prosperity to the lowest classes. Why am I even explaining this to you of all people? I guess I'm just so excited. Oh, wow. It's time again, huh? Once I was your master, then your son. Now I'm going to be leaving you once again. But I still haven't finished my task. Lene is out there, somewhere. I'm going to prepare the Song of Manaflora. You should say goodbye to them. Father, please don't leave us. The tears do not want to stop running. While Glenn was reborn so often, I slept the entire time? Not once was I reborn to allow him to finish his task? Was it a coincidence? Glenn, you... That was the last door left. I wonder. What's happening? It's those brats again. You are fools. As if these stories change anything. Glenn is evil. Glenn must die. And now, you shall as well. Ooh. This is the embodiment of the horrible thoughts that we have. No matter what you've done, like, your thoughts are always going to tell you that it doesn't matter, that you still are worthless. And I think that they're trying to say here, that's not true. So, if you guys ever have any thoughts like that, like those kids, it's not true. You can contribute. You know, on the outside, Glenn looks like he's done a lot of bad, but if you look deeper, you find that there's a lot more to it. Now let's fight off all of this junk in Glenn's head. Let's be his true friends and help him out. Okay. Let's actually swap over to Rob. Start out with some poison and toxic shots here. Got our buffs going. And this so that whatever happens, he attacks Ego first. Oh, enacted act twice. That's a fun one. Oh, in this case, he's weak against dark, not light. Let's paralyze him this time. We'll do a dark coat after this. There we go. That's 3 different damage types hitting him during his turn. Okay. What should we keep doing here? I'm gonna wait on Blade Reflection until Paralyze is gone. Grants 2 dodges. Let's do that. Dark coat. An eruption. Oh, probably because we did enough damage. Doppelgangers. Okay, well that gives us something to work with. An attack. Still paralyzed, that's good. Go ahead and do this one. So the TP regen's going on. Okay, overheat is not good though. Can't do much about it with Rob or Mika. Those doppelgangers take a lot of damage. Suspicious darts or blade reflect? I think it's time to do the blind. I should pull out Rob and use while he still has toxic and poison, use pandemic. It'll hit them all. It'll also help with the overheat. There we go. Wait. Hold up. I just realized its name. Guys. Do you see it? Its name is Chained Echo. Whoa. That's a name drop. Like the game's name, Chained Echoes. Like the echoes of the past, their echoes getting chained down. Huh. Who would have thought? That's really cool. That makes me really happy. That's really cool. I like that a lot. We're saving our ultra as best we can here. Why did our overheat just change? What is that? Excuse me. What? What are they weak to? They're weak to light. Should I switch to Amalia? Does it matter? We have Heroic Him. We don't have the shield anymore. Let's do this. Awesome. That poison toxic's going to probably kill them off. We haven't seen this one in a while, and he helps out with TP. Awesome. Can't live forever. What was that? He's taking like 700 damage a turn. Oh, poor Eggle. No. It's okay. It's okay. We can bring him back. Charge up. See if we can't hit him with something here. Resisted it. Swap over to Amalia for raising. I think we're just going to be an overheat. I don't think that there's a way to keep it in one of those tiny little green patches. Just going to make this tough, but we can do it. Summoning more echoes. Okay. This guy's tough. Makes sense. If you're going to name your boss the title of the game, you may as well make him a really difficult boss. We need to get Rob back in here to get more poison and toxic on it, though. Ooh. Okay. Rob, poison, toxic, then pandemic. Raise up Sienna with full health. That's awesome. I thought the TP would last longer than it did, but it didn't. We're gonna do something interesting. We're gonna do that. I'm hoping most of them attack Eggle. Use cheer. What does cheer do? Poor Rob. Okay. So I'm going to swap like this. I inflicted them with dry. So water attacks should do more. Seemed like a pretty good hit. We lost Heroic Him. We're going to want that back. They really don't like Rob. Focus on me. On Eggle, I should say. Give everyone better agility. Hit him with Toxic, and then we can do the Apocalypse move afterwards. I miss Glenn and his Ultra move. It's so good. Oh, there goes Rob. And do this. I think we're gonna use the super with Eggle here. I should have raised up Rob first. Let's see if we can't do something here. Please don't go down. I see that we're over the hour mark. We're gonna go until we pretty much win. Oh, hey, look at that. The poison and toxic finally killed him. We did it! Where are we? Glenn! Why are you doing all this? Especially you, Victor. Why have you been supporting me for so long? You are my master, my son, and my closest friend. I repeat myself, but my life is yours. But I am unforgivable. Lene, you know what I've done? You're the man who killed Lene. The man who used the Grand Grimoire twice. We know that. Yet, Lene is standing here, alive, and the grimoire was not used by you with ill mind. If you must, you can see yourself as a murderer, but don't forget. You're also the man who gave people like me a chance, who saved people from death, who improved the standard of living throughout Eldria. Everyone does good and bad things. It's called life. It is through mistakes and successes that we grow. They make us who we are. In the end, all that matters is the person we have become. Victor. I should hate you, Glenn, but I don't. Van was vile, but you are not. You're the opposite. Even though Van is a part of you, the person standing in front of me now is Glenn. You have evolved into a new person. You fight against the injustice in Valandis. You are trying to destroy the grimoire. I trust you and believe in you. Lene, thank you. To all of you, I think I'm back to normal. Lene, I can finally meet you after all this time. Feels strange when you say it like that. True. I'm terribly sorry. For what I did to you. For what I did to Timothy. I've caused you so much pain. And I forgive you, Glenn. But there is something I want to make clear. You cannot do a good deed to unchain you from a terrible thing you've done. To do good and bad are not opposites that negate each other. They are separate. Everything you did, whether right or wrong, come with their own results. For your terrible misdeeds, I hated you. For your noble accomplishments, I admire you. The reason I forgive you is that I can see you are truly penitent from the bottom of your heart. Thus, I feel no hatred in my own heart. And only because of this, I forgive you. Nene. Thank you. All of my memories are back, yet I feel the same as before. I feel like Glenn. But one thing is strange. Somehow, I still don't have the answers to all the mysteries of the last few months. Why did Gwaine tell me the planet was sending the red-eyed beasts after me? Why can I see Magnolia's door? Why was I able to move when those beings stopped time? And those children at the orphanage, Victor could see one of them. Were they ghosts or not? There's only one way to get answers. I have to find Gwaine. At least they're not going to be leaving a bunch of, like, holes in the story. Because they answered a bunch of stuff, but they didn't answer any of that stuff he just mentioned, so that's good. We'll wrap up this episode once we finish with all of this dialogue and story here. Glenn, there you are. About time. I'm sorry. I've been holding us up, but I'm better now. I'm still the same, but I see everything a little clearer. I don't feel so lost anymore. Starting today, I want to be a better leader. Wasn't any effort at all to fish you out of your emotional hole. Oh, Rob, now let him be. Well, good for him, I mean. Welcome back, Glenn. Where's Magnolia? I wanted to thank her. She ran off when you woke up, taking along with her Raina's flower. Who knows why? We have the key phrase, so let's hope we don't need the flower anymore. As for the matter at hand, then, we don't have much time. Correct. Frederick's ultimatum expires tomorrow. We have to act. What about our people in Farnsworth and Tormund? There are not many men, and if King Frederick wanted to, even with his weakened army, he would have had no problem retaking the cities. But then why does he issue the ultimatum? I'm afraid I can't answer that. We have no choice but to attack him in Ramina's tower. You want to withdraw our troops from Tormund and Farnsworth and launch an attack? No. King Frederick could use the grimoire on the spot. It would be dangerous to lead all of our troops there. We have to go in there as a small group undetected. As far as we know, King Frederick is at the top of the tower. It would be possible for us to get into the tower at cloud level. We would just have to drill a hole through the wall there. The old tower is teeming with monsters. A little noise will hardly be noticed. To be sure, let's have some men act as a diversion on the ground level while we enter the tower with our airship. We should also call our sky armor allies to be on standby near the tower, at a safe distance, of course. Good. Then we'll let Farron know right away. At daybreak, we'll carry out the plan. We'll take back the Grand Grimoire and... It's okay to say it. We'll probably have to kill Frederick. There's no way around it. He lost his humanity a long time ago. Let us rest for the remainder of the day. Once you're ready, we'll head to I can speak, really. We'll head to Ramina's tower in the center of Valandis. Additionally, depending on your clan rank, you might encounter new recruits around Valandis. What? There's more recruits? 2 seconds before we end this. 2 seconds before we end this. There is new recruits. A monk sits under a waterfall in the deepest parts of O'Grain. A desert, a pure white desert, and a camp. This wife is rather volatile. You should avoid her. She's in rock bottom. The woodworker's job is finally done. To the Fiora Woods with you. What does all this mean? Where? I think I'm going to be going to get all these guys. Somewhere there's a mage. Or are they a farmer? His health needs a vacation, but his brain would rather continue working. Sweet. Okay. Well, that's a lot of people to go look for. But we're going to have to do that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Obviously, on the side, I'll be spending the SP and the Grimoire stars for skills and stuff like that before the next episode. So don't worry, you don't have to sit around with me doing all of that boring, dull task stuff. But we will be going through next episode and trying to get some of those allies. And I think that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to go through, get the allies, and then we're going to head to that tower. And if I remember right from the little bit of guide that I've read so far, that is towards the end of the game. We will be approaching end game when we reach that. So it looks like we're going to be wrapping this up as we go into the last portion of this game. So yeah, that's my plan. Find the allies and then go to that tower and finish all of this war once and for all. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please click the like button. Helps me out so much. It supports the channel. Subscribe if you want to see more Let's Plays like this and others in the near future. And I'll leave you guys with this. May your days be filled with games and your life be filled with fun. Until next time, everyone, have a good one.